Astros, AL West. I have the Astros winning the AL West. Now, they're another thing where it's kind of Yankees, Blue Jays. They're not the same team as last year. They're still going to be disgusting. Don't get me wrong. They lost Verlander. That hurts a lot. They added Jose Abreu. That helps a lot. Luis Garcia has to be completely switching his windup. Probably not going to affect him much because of the pitch clock, but probably won't affect him that much. Something to monitor. Jose Abreu is a big get, though he is getting up there in age. Altuve broke his pinky. He's going to be out for at least 2 months in the World Baseball Classic. I think there's a little bit of a hit there from pitching. You've got Verlander out. They are a factory. I'm not doubting that they'll bring someone up that's going to be disgusting. Framber Valdez is filthy. Jeremy Pena steps in and is one of the best shortstops in baseball. Mm-hmm. Shout out, Jeremy. It's kind of tough to go against them. I think they're 90 to 98 wins. I don't think their ceiling is super, there. Like, I don't think they're touching 105 wins. I don't think they're dominating. I think they're getting business done, and they make a run in the playoffs. Just like they do. They're a baseball factory, and Yordan Alvarez is one of the best players in the game.
This might be a very unpopular take. I have their ceiling at 89 wins.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they're going to be...
Big step back.
I don't think they're going to be a great team. I don't see it. Everyone's acting like losing Justin Verlander is like getting getting a coffee. It's like he doesn't
getting a coffee.
Doesn't grow on trees, guys.
He
like he kind of just won the Cy Young. He's kind of a Hall of Famer. He's pretty gross.
Yeah, he's like 40 and he just won the Cy Young.
So I
think he's good.
I mean, like I don't really get it. I don't think that they're going to be that good. I think Altuve is still a great player, but as you just said,
injured.
He's out for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Jose Abreu's a good ad, but I mean, realistically,
I've been waiting for someone to join me on the Astros a little bit worse.
He's not. So Jose Abreu's an X factor now. Like, I mean, I don't see it. I don't get it.
Only in 2020 when he won the MVP.
I know they're
half season.
I know they're great, and they're the Astros, and this and that, and whatever. Shut the fuck up. Like, they're not gonna be that good. It's okay to say that.
So I feel like we might be catching some magic together here. Cause if you don't think they're gonna be that good, I don't think they're gonna be as good. I've got the Mariners.
Mariners will win the division.
Wins. Mariners win the division.
The Mariners will win the division.
All right.
They are a better team right now, as currently constructed, than the Houston Astros. When you take into account injuries and everything that's coming into the season, the Seattle Mariners, they have more. I think they have. I don't know if I can say that. I was gonna say they have more like
firepower.
They have more firepower.
I mean,
I think they do.
Julio Rodriguez is an absolute stud. I'm so happy about it. This is a guy that, I wish I was tweeting back then, but a guy that you could ask my brother. I was so high on him when he was like 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy's a stud. Absolute superstar in Julio Rodriguez that they have there. I think that they are my pick to finish second in that division, just because I don't think the Astros lose that first spot, but I think they have the highest ceiling. I think they're a team that could hit 100 to 105 wins potentially. I love the way they've built this team. They have so many outfield studs and young studs that they don't even know what to do with Jared Kelenic anymore, who was one of the top prospects in the game a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I love Logan Gilbert. Watch the breakout there. Peep a quick Cy Young. Did you see that? A squirrel just ran across the thing. You saw it, right? Yeah, let's get him the paper towels. But Logan Gilbert, watch the breakout for him. He is a superstar in the making. Logan Gilbert, watch that. Keep an eye out.
I'm a big Luis Castillo guy.
Luis Castillo is disgusting. You saw it was Frankie Montas and Luis Castillo, the two guys that were moved at the deadline, the two the two starters that were moved. Mm-hmm. Montas absolutely awful and injured now. Luis Castillo was perfect.
Everything that they wanted him to be.
Worked. And with that said, they added Teoscar Hernandez and AJ Pollock. I don't really care about AJ Pollock too much at this point, but Teoscar Hernandez is a very good get. This team is going to be good. They're going to make a deep run in the playoffs. You book it.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. They have everything. They have their superstar. You have Julio Rodriguez, who is a legitimate superstar. You have your pitching staff, like you just mentioned. You have veteran presence, like we've been talking about this whole episode.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be phenomenal.
Yeah,
I think they're going to win that division. And there's something to be said. I understand that the Astros have done a great job through this entire run of staying hungry, not letting their heads get too big, keeping their eyes on the prize. I'm sure the cheating scandal really helped with that because it motivated them more. It was kind of like Deflategate for Tom Brady. It pissed him off and motivated him. They don't have that anymore. I don't think the Astros have the same edge. And I know it's hard to say that right now at this moment, but I don't think they're going to have the same edge. And I think the Mariners have a giant chip on their shoulder, and they're ready to go. Because I think the Mariners, they got respect last year, but they were looked at as the little brother who did well.
Yeah,
they're coming in trying to prove themselves that, hey, we are real contenders. We're a real baseball team. We're here to kick your ass. So I'm huge on the Mariners this year.
I love it. I love that team. I was high on them last year, even higher this year. What about the Angels, though? I think I have them at 78 to 90 wins this year. I think they could sneak into a wild card spot. It's Trout and Ohtani's last year together. Everyone knows it. There's no way that they're together.
They can't stay together.
They can't. They need this to go right. They basically need everything to go right for the season to work out. Probably won't. Should be entertaining, though, to see this season unfold. They've got solid additions. I don't want to downplay their additions. Tyler Anderson's a solid pitcher, played great for the Dodgers last year. Hunter Renfroe, former Sox. Brandon Drury had an insane, revitalized year last year for I believe it was the Reds and then Padres when he got traded there. And then Gio Urshela, another guy who's solid.
I really like Gio Urshela. I like him a lot.
I love the moves. Don't get me wrong. I love the moves. The pitching still isn't fully there. And, it's just one of those teams that feels cursed, to be honest. I hope they do good.
You have the two best players in the world.
Maybe the two best, the two most talented baseball players in the history of the game, potentially.
And you suck.
Right there.
And you suck.
Crazy.
You suck. You're not good.
It's crazy.
They're not going to make the playoffs. The only thing that could get them to the playoffs is if Trout and Shohei literally have a co-MVP season where they're so good that they win MVP together and carry them to the playoffs.
Shohei Cy Young, Trout MVP, Shohei second MVP vote getter. Can you imagine that?
I mean,
and then Trout starts pitching. Trout's a second Cy Young getter.
Well, now we're getting ahead of ourselves. They're not good. They're not a good team.
Their pitching sucks. Their management isn't there.
They have a pretty good lineup. I would take this lineup with some of the best in the league when you have Shohei in there.
Mm-hmm.
But the pitching staff is awful.
Yeah.
And you lost one of your pitchers.
Yeah.
So
Andrew Heaney, right? Andrew Heaney left.
So I don't see it. I really don't see it.
Now for the Rangers, they just brought in
suck.
Jacob deGrom. I love deGrom. Kind of a weird dude. Nathan Eovaldi, former Sox. Andrew Heaney, they got him from the Angels, I believe. 73 to 85 is my win range for them. I love that they're trying to be good, but I think their entire method of building this roster is completely wrong.
It's very flawed.
It's very flawed. They're throwing money at superstars,
mm-hmm.
a ton of money, maybe too much money.
You need to build,
and they're not developing within really.
You need to build the base and then sign the stars. That's how you do it.
Now, don't get me wrong. Jonah Heim, great. Josh Jung has the potential to be great. These are young guys. I really like Heim especially. And they're throwing money, DeGrom, Corey Seager, that is, Marcus Semien, Nathan Eovaldi. It has to be good for something, right? Hopefully, but I don't know. I don't love the way they developed their team. I don't really love the way they've built this team. I do want to mention, though, from And That's Baseball, shout out my guy, check his YouTube channel out. He did want to mention Corey Seager, without the shift, could hit 40 points better in his batting average. He's one of those guys that maybe gets one of the biggest bumps due to the shift being banned. So something to monitor. Who knows? I hope this team does good because I don't want to see DeGrom go to a team and have nothing to play for. I want to see him pitch a 1.7 ERA again for a full season. I want to see that.
The moves that the Rangers have made aren't to play winning baseball. They're to sell tickets.
Yeah.
And if that's what it seems like. If that's what they want to do, fine. Then you've succeeded. People are going to go to your games again.
You're right.
This team
good.
sucks.
Yeah.
They're not good.
You want to know a team that sucks?
the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's.
They're terrible. 55 to 65 wins. Worst team in baseball.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything to say.
No. Wait. I'm going to repeat my prediction from last year, but with a different team. The A's will break the loss record.
I like that.
The A's will break the loss record.
You know what?
They're brutal.
Mark that down.
They are brutal.
I like that one.
They are so bad.
They're terrible.
They're
They just need to
embarrassing.
go to Vegas, get a new owner, get a new team.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
of them.
Imagine the
They're
Las Vegas
so not
A's.
competitive right now.
The Las Vegas A's would be kind of sick.
That would be pretty cool.
Poor Oakland. They're losing everything.
They lose everything.
They even lost the Warriors to San
Oh my
Francisco.
god, they lose everything.